just the other day, there was a friend, no, who asked about whether to stay in the job or to move on. And maybe that's a question to ask all of you, whether you've been in that job for 5 years, 10 years, or 20 years, no? What kind of life do you want to live? Or what kind of legacy do you want to leave behind? And are you doing what you're doing to be able to fulfill that? Like Teacher Sab said that at the start of the school year, she would ask the students kung ano yung pangarap nila, what are their dreams? And she said, whatever that dream is, work your way backwards and see if what you're doing now is working your way towards that goal. And I love it when she shared her prayer to God when she was in the middle of discerning, whether she should pursue her original plan to become a doctor, pursue a medical degree, or to shift gears into education, and not just any form of educator, no? A public school teacher at that. She asked God, why me? Why did you call me to teach? It's already difficult teaching the private schools, and in general, dealing with Gen Z. Add another layer, which is poverty, abuse, OFW homes, no, single parent households, dami. There's so many layers, so many issues. And she goes, Lord, ang bigat, why did you call me to teach? And in her quiet prayer time, the Lord revealed to her, I didn't call you to teach. Okay, so what did you call me for? And God answered her through her prayer, I called you to love. I called you to love. Ganda, no? Parang simple na, parang, parang tagos na tagos. We are all called to love. Teaching is just one way. It's just one way to be able to fulfill that love that needs to be filled, right? I didn't call you to teach, I called you to love. Teaching is just one way of loving. How about you? No? I'm sure some of us sometimes we after like a long day's work, or after how many years of doing the same thing over and over, why do you do what you do? Diba? Why do you do whatever it is that you're doing? Is this the kind of is this the kind of life that you want to live? And if your answer is no, maybe you're watching this for a good reason. Maybe it's time to shift gears. Maybe it's time to recalibrate. Maybe we have already served whatever purpose that is, or you've already reached that ceiling already, diba? Or if it is something that you actually like doing, why do you do what it is that you do? Hopefully, it is because you've been called to love. So I ask all of you that question, what kind of life do you want to live? It has nothing to do with age. Whether you're 50, 60, 80, 90, is there anything else that you would want to do to be able to fulfill that mission or that call to love? And that call to love can come in many forms. It can come in many forms. For Teacher Sab and I can totally relate when she said, teaching is just one way of loving. No? As for me, teaching was never in my plan. Just like Sab, my undergrad has nothing to do with what I'm doing now. If she was biology, kahit buti ka, biology, kahit papano, pwede pa rin yan, connected sa education, no? Ako, European studies, ang layo talaga. And yet, sometimes we insist on things, or we think it's good for us when we don't really discern. We don't really assess ourselves. Sab mentioned some of the tenets of Ikigai, no? What are your passions? What are your skills? What need can you fill in this world? No? What is your niche or niche? And put that all together, that's your vocation. So when I talk about vocation, it's not just vocation, religious life. All of us are called to a vocation. Not vacation, ha? Vocation with an O. Okay? All of us are called to a vocation. Now, how you're going to express that in the world is really up to the skills, the passions, the needs, the experiences you've been through, all of that combined into your vocation.